How my kitty became forklift certified. The warehouse staff all left at 1:30, all but Steven, who wanted to finish a task before heading home. It was a slow enough day that even the rest of the company was planning to head out early. That made it easy to slip from the main offices down to the warehouse. I darted into his office while he was out of sight. Immediately, I removed clothes completely except for my heels and grabbed the ragged hoodie he kept in there. I sauntered out into view as I heard his lift. Steven almost wrecked when he saw. We'd been friends for ages, the deed buddies for years, and now lived together. Yet still, the sight of my slim, bare body still completely distracted him from everything. "You'd better be glad the guys aren't here," he flirted. They loved to flirt with him about how he got me. Some flirted with me anyway. If Reddit hadn't convinced me to give a relationship a shot, perhaps they'd have a chance. I put the hoodie down on the dirty floor and knelt on top of it. The Nike shorts did absolutely nothing to hide how solid his huge thing was in that moment, and did not dissuade me from pulling it out and slowly sipping all over it. I cupped his marbles as I took his tip in my mouth. Slowly, flirtingly, I went deeper. I looked up at him and watched as he watched his thing disappear into my mouth until he was in my throat. Still slowly, I moved my head back until only the tip was left with my tongue swirling around it. I continued the flirt until he lifted me up, pushed me around to the back, bent me over, and began to do it with me. Slowly at first, enjoying the feeling of my walls stretching to accommodate him. I sounded from the feels his thing brought out in my body, and squealed when his marbles hit my button. Strong and steady, he filled my kitty. The quiet warehouse echoed with the sounds of our bodies. I pushed back into his rhythmic pushes and enjoyed the feel of the mushroom tip moving through me. When he pulled out of me, I whimpered. Steven slid a pallet onto the forks and shook it. It didn't budge. He adjusted a piece of cardboard that was on it, raised them, picked me up, and laid me down across it. My head dangled down. He walked around and began doing it with my mouth. Slurps, slobbers, and choking filled the warehouse. He moved back around, touching my tiny melons and flat stomach as he did so. Standing in front of me, I sat up and wrapped my arms around his neck and felt his massive thing fill me again. From deep inside me, he began to hit into me. He slid his hand between us and used his middle finger to rub my button. My body went limp momentarily, supported only by my arms around his neck. I began to shout with feels. My kitty gripped his thing as coming neared. He began to hit faster, gripping onto me with both hands. He noised out as my body fully tensed before going limp with the waves of feels. Simultaneously, I felt the warm juice erupt inside me as my own coming milked his thing.